If I start these now, by early summer, we'll be surrounded by color. It's mid-March, which means it's time to start some flower seeds. Today we're planting zinnia and petunias because they're my favorite flowers for around my yard and my patio. I'm also going to try some begonias this year. Then we're going to plant some classic garden companions, marigolds and nasturtiums. So come along with me today and watch as we get a jump on sowing this season's flowers. I've got some seed starting mix here. It's organic. We got it at Berlin Seeds when we went down to pick up some seeds about a week ago. It's called Black and Gold from Sungrow Horticulture. One thing to keep in mind, if you have ever just taken your seed starting mix dry and put it into your trays, popped your seeds, watered it, hoped for them to sprout, and you had poor germination, it may be that you should have hydrated your soil first. They sit in these bags, they can tend to get hydrophobic. It's important to get non-chlorinated water into your seed starting mix and get it hydrated prior to filling your trays. I promise, once you pop your seeds, you're going to have much better germination rate if you do it that way. I've got some petunias here. I'm going to get these started. They're one of my favorite flowers. I grow them every year. I bought a couple different types this year. These are called shake raspberry petunias, and they grow 6 to 10 inches tall, and they have a spread of 8 to 10 inches wide. These I'm going to put in my, I have green stalks that I grow in, and I've been filling them with petunias, and they make quite a show. So these will be for the patio. And then I've got some easy wave petunias. I've got rose and navy. These petunias get 6 to 12 inches tall, but they have a 3-foot spread. So they'll grow nicely in a flower bed, which is where I'm going to put them. I like to get a bowl and put my seeds in a bowl because some of them are really small, tiny. These come in this little container. That's how small they are. These are from Berlin Seed Company, and they just have this stock picture. And there's really no information on the seed packets. They're just blank. The nice thing about it, though, is that they do give you a tag inside each packet with some information. All right, I'm moving on to my zinnia seeds, and I'm going to try begonias this year for the first time. I've got On Top Sun Glow begonias, Profusion Cherry zinnias, Binary Giant Purple, and Aztec Sunset. I grew these Aztec Sunset last year, and they were absolutely beautiful. They're like a muted colored flowers. So they're like oranges and greens, and yellows, beiges, real muted. They're beautiful. Up until this point, the flowers that I've planted are purely for my enjoyment. I'm going to plant them in my flower beds and in my garden containers that are on my patio. It's time, though, to plant some things for the garden. I've got marigolds and nasturtiums here. They're both wonderful to bring in pollinators and also deter pests. The marigolds that I have this year are strawberry blonde and big duck orange. I've grown the orange ones before, but I've never grown the strawberry blonde, so I'm excited to see what these look like. And I've got nasturtiums that are a jewel mix and Bloody Mary. Should be pretty. We'll see how they go. So that's how we're getting our flower season started early this year. We've got our seed starting mix properly prepped by wetting it with chlorine-free water until it was evenly moist, with just a little dripping out when squeezed, so the soil is fully hydrated before planting. And by starting these seeds now, well before the outdoor gardening season begins, we've given ourselves a head start on a yard full of color. Stay tuned because this is just the beginning of our 2026 gardening season. Thanks for watching and God bless.